Nikola Tesla. Born in 1878 in Croatia to father Milutin Tesla and mother Duka Tesla, Nikola Tesla was troubled from a young age by the death of his older brother. Upon his brother's death, he began hearing voices and seeing strange visions, but that's not important. Tesla studied math and physics at the Technical University of Graz in Austria in 1875. However, Tesla argued with one of his professors on whether commutators were necessary in a Graham dynamo. Tesla lost his scholarships and was forced to gamble for income, and later dropped out. So a note to the audience: don't ever argue with your professors. Years later, Tesla moved to New York City and started up his own electric company, the Tesla Electric Light Company. Unfortunately, after obtaining his work, Tesla was forced out of the company with nothing but worthless stock certificates. We don't like to talk about it. Tesla was later hired by Thomas Edison and worked alongside him in his Manhattan headquarters. Even though they worked together, they did not completely get along. One of their big differences was the practicality of alternating current, AC, over direct current, DC. AC technology allowed the flow of energy to periodically change direction, which allowed larger quantities of energy to be transferred over a longer distance, like a large city. DC could not transfer as much energy, but was significantly safer. Today, a combination of alternating current and direct current are used throughout our society. Tesla claimed that he could increase the efficiency of Edison's prototypical dynamos, so Edison bet him $50,000 that he couldn't do it. That Tesla worked around the clock for several months and succeeded. However, Edison refused to pay him for his work and said, "You just don't understand our American humor." Edison left. Also not something we like to talk about.
But that's not the coolest thing about Nikola Tesla. You want to know why you should vote for him? He built a death ray. Not one of these death rays, one of these. He sought to end war completely by giving every country adamant firepower to defend itself from every other country. Basically, the entire globe would be in the midst of a giant Mexican standoff. As World War II neared, Tesla, at age 78, announced that he had created a new death beam. The weapon was housed in a large tower nearly 100 feet tall. It worked by creating a vacuum and firing tungsten particles out of a barrel at such high velocities that it could take down 10,000 enemy planes from a distance of 250 miles, even though its max effectiveness was 200 miles due to the curvature of the Earth. Whether Tesla's ideas were ever taken seriously is questionable, as most experts today consider his idea infeasible, though his death beam bears an uncanny resemblance to the charged particle beam weapon developed by both the United States and the Soviet Union during the Cold War.
Did your scientist invent a death ray? I thought not.